Ooh, it's the Tyrogue Hatch Day event here in Pokemon GO, but I'll tell you guys that I think a lot of people ain't interested in it, myself included. So we'll just be doing one egg hatch. I'm not joking. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So yes, first things first, let's go to bring my screen up and show you guys the one and only egg hatch I'll show you guys. CP for the hunter is 281. Actually, the event is already almost ending. It's at 4:52 PM right now. And let's see. Ooh, not bad. It's my highest IV one that I hatched during this event. So I'll show you guys what I've gotten during this event itself. So let's go to type hatched. I've only used one of my incubator, my free incubator, other than the ones that I put for the 12km egg, which hatched me the Pancham. And I believe the Jangmo was from a 10km. Yeah, so I hatched a total of 5 Tyrogues after walking around here for about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Alright, so I obviously have to clear one of the egg first, which was the why not. I did not even clear it before 2 PM started. That's how interested I was for this event, or I am for this event. Alright, so my first hatch was actually a shiny Tyrogue. Very, very lucky to get that out of the 5, and you know, the shiny odds is supposed to be 1 in 10 when we hatch it. But it's a baby Pokemon. So I'll show you guys the eggs over here. We'll show you guys the top left. This is not the recent one. You can see it's not the Tyrogue, but if I show you guys the second last egg, it's also not the one. But if I show you guys the last one, it's actually the Tyrogue. It only has the Tyrogue in it. So let's go to incubate that as the last one, and it's going to give me half egg hatch distance. Another thing though, I normally tap the bottom right here and tap the incubators here and incubate the eggs. It's faster than tapping on the egg, and tap incubate is slower that way. So I just want to show you guys that so you can see which Pokemon are hatching. So of course for Tyrogue, yes, thank you for the drift. So for Tyrogue wise, you know, this particular day, I was actually with my group, my community, PoGo SG fam, and we just walked around here to actually do some raids. We did like one Shadow Reggie Steel over there, the one in the distance. We did not do any Tapu Lele because there weren't any available, but one is hatching in 10 minutes, which Chin is going to bring the rest to go to raid that. But nevertheless, for me, I'll show you guys what I've gotten for Tyrogue in the past. I've gotten myself a total of 3 Hundo Tyrogues. I believe I had more. I believe it was 4 or 5. And I've evolved like, have I evolved? Or maybe I got rid of it. Yeah, okay, I got it from a few research. So I got the Hundo, Hitmonlee, Hitmontop, and also Hitmonchan. So actually I do not need them anymore. In order to get yourself the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop, you have to evolve, alright, based off the stats that it has for the IVs, then it would be determined by then. So if it has the highest attack stat, I think it's Hitmon something. Yeah, if it has the highest defense stat, it's also Hitmon something. And then highest HP stat is Hitmon something, I cannot remember. But if you have one that's same IVs for everything, like 15, 15, 15, when you evolve it, it randomizes, okay? So basically, if you're going to evolve a Hundo, it randomizes. It's 1 out of 3 chance to get either one of those 3 Hitmons. So that's something to take note of. As for shiny, okay, I'll show you guys over here what I've gotten. In the past also I've gotten a handful of it, hence why I'm also really not interested in this event. And as for the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, all those I've already gotten. I've already transferred quite a few of them because it's taking up my storage space. But nevertheless, this particular event, I'll tell you guys that for those of you who have been hatching eggs consistently, especially the last few years, to hatch a Tyrogue, a shiny Tyrogue, definitely you have a chance to do so. But that's basically what I would like to show you guys for gameplay wise. I'd just like to talk a bit about events such as a hatch day, more specifically a hatch day, because I remember the very first hatch day that came. It was Riolu. Everybody was super excited to go for it. Up to now, I still remember the CP for the Hundo 567. So that's something that I would dare say was good, but at the same time, when that event was introduced, I think I did say at the end of the video, like, I then wonder what will happen to the next few hatch days, because if we're gonna get like Igglybuff hatch day or Azuriel hatch day, which we had, or even right now a Tyrogue hatch day, I can see the interest towards the hatch days ain't there at all. Of course, there are ways to actually you know, overcome this, which you know, if Niantic or Scopely were to introduce like a new costume, like let's say for example if it's Pichu hatch day and you can hatch every single possible costume that Pichu would have, I think that would spark a lot of interest in people. Of course, they also give us like maybe let's say 4 times Stardust hatch bonus, you know, even more than what we would normally get for 2 times. So if you can get 4 times hatch Stardust, I think that'll be insane, because to spend the money, alright, to hatch 2km eggs, it's more costly than hatching 10km eggs, because you will have to hatch 5 times more but get roughly the same amount of Stardust as hatching 5 2km eggs versus 1 10km egg. So hence it's gonna cost 5 times more. So hence why to give 4 times or maybe even 5 times Stardust hatch is as if we are hatching 10km eggs in terms of, you know, the amount of Stardust we are getting. That's just one thing, not considering even the candies or other things that we will also want to get also. So that's something to take note. But of course, if you are trying to get yourself a Hundo Tyrogue, a Shundo Tyrogue, definitely an event like this is pretty exciting. But personally, and also what I can see from my community and even many community around the world, most people ain't interested in Tyrogue because it's just basically not a very exciting Pokemon to begin with, and it's not a new shiny anymore, and you know, like it's really of no use in many situations other than for Hitmontop in some Great League Cups. So I do wish something can be changed, especially for the next upcoming hatch day or whatsoever event that comes with a hatching event, because to be honest, like, I really do wish something at the same level of Riolu can come in again in a form of hatch day, but I really cannot think of any other baby Pokemon that will be as exciting as that, if assuming none of them get any costume at all. But if there's a new costume also, in fact, I think that would be nice for some people to be incentivized to actually go and hatch them. I would actually try and hatch more. I can even keep the shiny and trade to my friends. That I think has more value than hatching a shiny Tyrogue today, and I actually had like 4 before this. Yeah, if that makes any sense. So other than that though, if you guys have any ideas on how, you know, the hatch day can be improved to make it more exciting for yourselves or for your community, definitely write it down in the comment section down below. Hopefully, you know, Niantic or Scopely will actually watch this video, and hopefully they will get some ideas out of it. At the same time, you know, if we actually want to really think about the fact that for me, I did not spend money at all for today's event, just to see how it would be like to actually play the game free to play. Hatch 5 eggs, 5 of the event eggs. Technically, I would have been able to hatch the total of 6 if I actually hatched my eggs and cleared my eggs before this. But to walk the distance that I walked, it's not very far. I didn't walk very fast also, but if you actually walk really fast, you technically can hatch more than 10 eggs with the free incubator. But even so, is it really that worth it? I really personally don't really think so for myself, but I can't speak for everyone, but I would say that majority would feel that Tyrogue is really not the most exciting Pokemon to hatch after all. Alright, so that's all from me. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and also got some input out of it. Like I said, you guys can write out whatever you guys want to write out on this video. Like I said, hopefully Niantic and Scopely will take notice of it, and hopefully they will get some ideas on what we can actually enjoy in the future for, because hopefully we can improve everything together. Let's try it out, alright? So anyway, if you guys are also wondering whether this is a merch, sorry, this is not merch. I said before in the previous video, this is my admin tee, but stay tuned for some exciting things next time to my community PoGo SG fam. Alright, so that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, goodbye.